Hello and welcome to another free code session. My name is Jason Bach and I need to handle pointer types better. So what I think I need here is a way to say get containing name. So if I say like static string get containing type of a this I type symbol. Well, we can't, no, we have to say I type symbol. It's kind of weird that I say flatten name here. I think I might want to just say symbol. Symbol. So we want to say if symbol is I pointer type symbol, pointer symbol, then I type symbol question mark. We return pointer symbol dot point it at type containing type, which is a named type symbol. Else we just say return symbol dot containing type. Yes, and we want to say we can possibly return a no, this is, wait, this focal function is clear but never used. Oh, but it is. Oh, it is. Var containing type is equal to get containing type of self. There. And now we just need to do the same thing in a couple of other spots. There, now we're safe. And so the first thing here is this, none of these tests should break. Okay, none of these tests should break. Should being the operative word. And they all passed. Now comes the fun part. We want to say get type symbol from parameter. Okay. And could we hijack this a little bit? Could we say what we want to have here is, let's have a public class outer, public struct inner. Okay. So we got those, and now we're going to say foo inner, except we want this on the okay, so we still want target. No, we target. This should just be like what we see now with the COM wrappers, where we have an inner struct, a target. This is saying inner. What we would expect this to say now is target dot inner pointer, right? So we're going to do the same thing here. Inner. Target dot inner. And we want this to be an inner. Something's putting the word pointer at the end. If it's a pointer type, yes, we should. Okay, so we should see target underscore inner pointer, right? That's what we want. Let's give this a whirl. Let's just see what happens here. Fail, mother ever. It's like it's doing one too many. Well, let's... Wait, which two are the ones that are failing? No generics and flatten. So include generics works. oddly enough. Let's look at no generics. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to come here. Okay. Yeah, you just can't declare a type to be a pointer. You have to use it within something, so that's why. Okay, so self, flatten. If it's a pointer type or function pointer type, we're going to get. Are you? Come on. Are you serious? It is a pointer type symbol. Why is this com wrapper so difficult? It's a class with a struct around it. What? Or a struct with a class around. Well, because it's in a namespace? So it's a pointer type symbol. What is self.containing type? That is null. This just, I can never win with this. Well, okay. Okay, so it should, wait a minute. Oh, it's going to do the pointed at type. And that's target. So that's why we're getting to, I can't win with this. That's going to be null, but the pointed at type is target inner, and its containing type is target. Rethink all of this again. Include generics, you would never have a pointer type. God. Why then, when we do com interrupt and whatever the hell that thing is, why does that do something completely different? Like that came in as an inner pointer, and that's a foo. It's the right. Bro. This is returning a com interface entry pointer. I don't even know what to think anymore. I have no idea. Why does this think when I run this that's not doing what it... Why would a return type be any different? Jesus. I'm getting frustrated. I am getting frustrated. Is it because it's in code that it I don't know. Why is this so damn inconsistent? And you can't look at just the names, because what happens if you decided to make a nested class of a nested class of the same two names? I don't think you can actually do that, but that doesn't matter. Why should I have to keep doing all these one-off extra cases? I just want to find the damn name. The containing type. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't even know where to go anymore with this. It is obvious that if I do the code generation test here, as we're going to find out, when I get past a pointer to that thing, it is not going to be just that. It's going to be just that. It's not going to be, it's not going to be the whole thing, like the containing type around it. Like this is com wrappers, com interface entry. So what do we say here? Com interface entry. The containing type is going to be com wrappers. That's exactly what we wanted to do. So in here it's going to work. Right? I mean, I think this solved that issue, but it doesn't solve... Yeah, now I have no issues anymore. Compiles perfectly. But the test is not going to work right because we get target.inner. Even though That is just some, I don't know. If I put a namespace around, would that matter? If I made it the return type, would it matter? It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. How are you going to piece together from a pointer the containing type in a consistent way? Because this is showing that it's not consistent. 1, 2, 1, 0. Okay, it's got the right stuff. Public class. This is inner. Struct is inner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I don't know. This knows it's just named that, but the same thing occurs here. So why would that give you two different things here? I don't understand. I really, really don't, and I'm tired of this. But if I don't figure this out, I know this is just going to keep biting me in the butt. This is going to come back to haunt me. This is going to say, oh no, what if? What if we do this? I'm just curious, because I'm a curious fella. I don't care about that. So the self that comes in here is a target.inner, and it's a pointer type. Okay, so if I say self.containing type, what's it going to give me back? A null. Which doesn't help me out at all. I thought I was going to be able to do something a little bit more clever than that. That's the pointed at type. Yes, I get that. It's a pointer type. Yes, I get that. Is there any way to see that? What is under type kind pointer? The original definition. Lazy pointed at type. I get that. Underlying. None of these tell me anything about the fact that it's nested. It's not a namespace, it's a type. You know, I don't know. I feel like I'm working around compiler behavior. Public, and I just namespace something. I don't care. What happens if we do this? Okay, what happens if we do this? I'm sure if I sat down with somebody from the Roslyn team right now, they'd be laughing at me and going, oh, well, of course you do this. Or this is something that's going to become so completely obvious, I'm just not smart enough to see it right now. So we see self. Now it's something target, and I bet what's going to come out of here is something target inner. Yep. Good, at least target doesn't come back with a containing type, because it's something. Why in the case, is it because it's not in the same assembly or whatever that, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea why this is so inconsistent, why this feels so inconsistent, and I don't have a I have a solution that works, but why is this not giving me back the right thing? I feel like what I really need to do is what I've done in the past, is do some investigation work off camera or something, because I feel like this is just taking way too long to get around this crap. You know, in the case of the COM interface entry thing, like I have here, And I get it. It's not exactly the same thing. And that may be why I'm not seeing the same thing. But I can't just say com interface entry dot or point. That does not work. Com wrappers is fine. Com wrappers is fine. But this is not. This doesn't even have a name. And in this case, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to get generics. So what is this going to give me back? Com interface entry dot. Ironically, what was the test that was actually working? Include generics? I think it was. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least it's a little bit of a glimmer of light, because I bet when I call this, that whenever com interface entry comes up, it is always for include generics. I wonder if that's the case. Include generics. No, now we have a flatten. Okay, well, what happens here? And do we have that on here? Yeah, we do. So what happens here? We're going to flatten, and we're going to say self display string. And that gives you back all of that. Do I need to do that in this case? Because what's happening with flatten is when I say to display string, convert to symbol string. I wonder. Now here's the thing though. If I say this, what are we going to get? Now what we're going to get is, because the name is actually what we want. We don't want all of that. I wonder if we say here, just return that. And we don't do this. And then in this case here, no, whatever. I know now I'm going beyond what I should be doing in the episode, but I think I'm learning something. It passes as well. And if I come to code generation test and just let it run, hopefully we'll still see 0 errors. This should pass because we don't have any errors. And we do. Okay. So what's the other one? No generics. Do we ever call this with no generics? And if I look at no generics, I'm saying include generics, flatten, else. Maybe do we ever even call it here with no generics? And what happens? Okay. What about, let's put all these back in here. One's going to fail. It's the no generics one here. And let's get rid of the namespace, because I really don't think the namespace has anything to do with this. And let's just run all the tests. I hope we only get one failing. Yes, we only get one failing. And I bet the one that's failing is the one we're saying no generics. Yes. and we're getting too much. So when we say no generics here, and we come down to here, include generics needs, okay, get containing type. If we include generics, we get the containing type we have to, but generics doesn't get involved with pointers. Flattened, if we have a pointer type, we just say return this. And that works because we get target. Yeah, okay. Okay. Then we get through all this. Now we get to say if it's pointer type, we can say no generics. And we're just saying the name. We could do something here, say if it's the function pointer type, we could just say return the display string, which would give us that. Otherwise, if it's all this, then return self dot to display string. Else, we're going to say name. We're going to pull this in here. We're going to get to contain type, and we're going to do this. This should fix all of these. They pass. If I go to my code generation test that's currently just doing com wrapper, that should pass. And then to end this episode, we're going to end it there. At the beginning of the next episode, I want to see if I've still got failures. Let's commit this. 167. I think I've fixed an issue with pointers and nested types. Okay. Next episode, I am going to see if all the tests still pass, and then we're going to move on to other code generation errors. Thank you all for watching. Leave comments and questions below. See you in the next episode.